Yeah, you have to wait at least 30 seconds to a minute, so I have to restart the recording.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll stop.
This one wasn't on you. This one was on him.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't know. I didn't know
I
because this is a
insinuate.
continuous stream. I didn't think that mattered.
Yeah,
It
me
does
too.
when I have to cut them up into parts.
Oh, okay.
It's alright. We were only a few seconds in, so nothing was missed. Alright, now we go rest and we start the next chapter.
Yay!
Thank you for this.
Let's go to sleep and have nightmares. Maybe something will hatch out of that egg and eat our brains.
That would be an interesting ending to this.
That's inside your body, and that's how everything ends.
Cool.
Then we go back into the other game. Barada
Apparently the animals we see in the actual area is supposed to be really freaky, people have said.
What?
You talking like
We've got a minute in. You guys can say what you want now.
We already said what we wanted to, though.
We're going to the Amerzone.
By the way, I literally only found out about that rule because our last Baldur's Gate stream, we cursed 29 seconds in, and YouTube considered that excessive cursing. I timed it because I was curious.
So lame.
That is interesting.
It was literally lame. 1 second from it, and I was like, it's still. I thought they had stopped doing that a while ago, but they didn't. Speaking of, this is the month where we get to see if I get denied again.
That's odd because I've never been flagged with that.
You're not monetized.
No, but they can still flag it.
No, they won't unless it's a monetization.
Oh, okay.
You can say what you want to a point if you're not monetized. No, I had heard they'd stopped doing the timer.
Helicopter!
Oh god, we're going down. We're going down.
Oh no! Black Hawk down! Black Hawk down!
No! Just like
we did it!
And just like that, we were back in Vietnam.
Are we gonna see Rambo, do you think? We wish really hard?
No, he's in the living room in a box.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that.
We haven't done Sailboat yet.
Oh, I need to take this call. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
Alright, so now you have to transform it into what a skidoo? Yeah.
Alright, so that's mine.
Never be easy, yeah. There you go.
I think these should be further.
Looks like I think the engine.
Nope, we got it. I thought it'd be lower too.
Yeah. Hydro Float Mark II. Electric Boogaloo.
I'm back. My little brother's gonna, we're gonna bring him out to dinner tomorrow because it's his birthday! It'll be nice. He usually complains I don't even like birthdays because every day is a party in my life. So birthdays are just so mundane. I'm like, shut up and just enjoy your goddamn birthday, bitch. Why is my family always against birthdays? I think birthdays are fun.
Mike's the same way.
This is true.
Guys are lame.
What? Just use the throttle. Don't make my life difficult, okay?
Alright, we're gonna have to go down the Louisiana Bayou. Maybe we'll run into the house from south of midnight.
Oh god, it hurts to laugh that much. It would be funny though. Alright. That was a really short level. So we're going off a waterfall, you know that, right?
Yeah, this is an old style adventure game. I could definitely see that happening.
Oh well, might as well take a nap while we die.
Yeah, screw it. Ship flies itself, right? We're good.
That also looks incredibly uncomfortable. Where is the pillow, at least? Game, did you just freeze? Oh, no, you came back in. You came back. Alright, you just had to...
Came back.
Oh, thank goodness.
He was clinically dead for like 5 seconds, but he's back.
Oh, what was their brain damage?
5 seconds, so no, I think it takes like a few minutes for that to come in.
Just see a thing on the AI that says you shouldn't have gone to sleep.
You see a little red light pop up on the control panel.
Yeah, that's probably not going to dent the side.
Yeah, it's fine. Thing's a piece of shit anyway. As long as it's not leaking water.
This is true. Could use a paint job. And a new car.
Oh, thank God. It smells like farts in there. There's no fucking ventilation. Doesn't even have an AC.
No, why didn't we just open that up while the sailboat was going?
In case it rained or in case there were jumping piranha?
That does sound like that.
Oh yeah, instinctively went for the movement.
Like 99%
Ooh,
of the shit around wants to kill you. There's a crocodile. The garbage can of the Delta. Go ride some capybaras.
Hell yeah. Oh, I suppose I found something. You can climb over that, don't even act like you can't. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna break it. Oh god, this thing would not be that hard to break.
If you can move it that much, it should just break off. Are you supposed to break it, or are you supposed to do something else with it? I feel like you're supposed to do something else with it.
Imagine the dude living here just keeps hearing this for like 10 minutes.
I mean, to be honest, if you can do it that easy, the wind probably can too.
Okay.
Stop fucking around with my fence, you goddamn kids! I swear to God, next time I'll shoot you! Oh, release the guard spiders!
Oh god.
Imagine if you had, like, unionized spiders, like in Baldur's Gate.
Oh god.
It is scary how quickly the spiders actually will unionize.
That's why you never trust a spider.
Yeah.
Are spiders just natural communists?
No wonder they're all horrible.
I mean, they liquefy and feed off the corpses of other bugs, so yeah.
Graveyard, lovely. Hi! We weren't messing with your fence for like a minute.
I did once hear a very amusing analogy for what communism is and why it keeps being tried. But I'll wait until after the old man tells us about things.
Okay.
So Valamoir passed away, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's so sweet.
And you are taking the egg of the white birds back.
Yeah, why not? We help it.
You know that The three of us wanted the happiness of this country, and we have each contributed to its misfortune. We were a bunch of stupid and narrow-minded idealists. That's the plain truth. We realized this too late. Yes. Too late. May God have mercy upon us.
I think that it's gonna play the Silent Hill theme.
I know, I've been waiting for it too.
All that is so far away. She came from a
James,
mysterious
I'm waiting for
village
you.
lost in the
In our
jungle.
little special place in Silent Hill.
Valamboir loved her a lot, you know.
Oh, his girlfriend's
then-
dead.
He betrayed her. He went back to Europe, and she
Stay behind.
pined away and died.
The original voyage
Look,
that they went on, was it
In the
32 or
fort.
33?
33,
there is
I
fuel
believe.
for your engine under that
is
backup
security!
diskette Valamboir sent me. I hid it in my private quarters in the presbytery. Take it.
Don't I?
Take it, if need be. You still have a long way to go. A very long way.
She died 2 years after the voyage, so she waited for
I will
him.
pray that
Yeah, no, I was
God
just doing the math on how
helps
old
you
she would have
with your
been.
undertaking.
How's his key? Indeed. We're in a hut.
No, this is a mausoleum, I think. Yeah, it is. I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Yeah, this is a
John
mausoleum.
Wilson.
You can take the wheel.
Yeah, you can do something with whatever the.
You
map
can just
on
look at
there
it.
Son of a bitch. Old man, tell me what I need to know, otherwise the ski's going in some places it shouldn't.
Alright, I saw my moment.
Oh, what is this? The little bird doll?
It's the white bird.
And white bird needs to go through the wash.
Need some stitching too.
Hmm,
Something else.
that's never coming out. Smells like vomit. El Mendez. Three years old.
Just because I can.
Again with the fence. Can you lift it? Oh, there you go. Yeah, it was just a shortcut. Okay.
What? Okay.
No, I think you can go back through if you have
No,
to.
I know I can. I'm gonna do it too.
What if secretly you're not here to hatch the white bird, but instead to sell cocaine?
That actually makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just walk through that now. That no longer exists to you in terms of a physical form.
Yep, it's a ghost.
Ghost fence?
Yep.
Woo, spooky ghost!
What had to happen there?
Fence was killed horribly. It was beyond imagination.
Terrible auto accident.
You're
All
a
of them dead.
little.
That fence had so much life in it. It was gonna be a doctor.
Valedictorian of the class.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the subs, folks. You guys are awesome. The game decided to chug for a second.
Chug.
This looks really good, too. Like, this
Give
is
me
a
the
great
big ball.
remaster. And again, if you're a fan of Siberia, this is the first game. This is the prequel.
I am
And
a
apparently
fan. I
it
will
started. It
definitely
was
have to
inspired
check
by
it
the
out.
comic the guy writes. That's what somebody said. Which I still have not read.
I need to read it because I am the biggest nerd of all of the nerdlands.
This was once filled with people, and now they're all dead.
Biological
that
weapon
happened.
attack.
And probably El Presidente killed them all.
Ugh. You're not
Unfortunately,
wrong.
those type of things do happen.
Yes, they do.
I actually have a story. My grandfather, when my grandfather was fairly young, he was a very, very popular cook. And there was, I don't know what country, but all he said was an El Presidente would visit the restaurant where he worked at, and they became friends. So he got invited, because it was like an island, and he got invited to go there and cook, you know, there, and they were hanging out, having cigars and just drinking. And a coup happened while we were there, or while they were there, and he said they just sat in the room with the president, with El Presidente, and they just waited it out. And the guy was like, yeah, this happens sometimes. You'll be fine. Like, it was nothing in the world.
Like, oh yeah.
He's like, you could hear the gunshots outside. He described it as you could hear the gunshots outside, you could hear the screaming, and all of that stuff. And they're just sitting in the room, and guards are everywhere, obviously.
Yeah.
And the guy's just acting like it's a Tuesday.
If you've seen one coup, you've seen them all.
Yeah, but to actually be in it is, he said it is definitely, it was definitely a weird experience. Agents of Chaos, traitors, and enemies of the state will be executed.
Terrissimo Nativo.
Terrissimo Nativo.
Neat.
The only time my limited Spanish actually works in my advantage. It's weird, I used to speak it when I was 5 fluently, and now, fuck it.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Brain damage also helps.
That Mussolini.
I mean, it looks a lot like him. Faith, redeeming,
Hey,
and
that's who my
civilizing.
family ran off from, because my great grandfather said some very choice words during a parade to honor the man, and and he didn't like him very much. So things were said, and then he was kicked in the streets.
I fucking
And then
love
my
how,
great
like,
grandmother was like, "F it, we're leaving this country."
Time to
going
move! You know,
Mine
we
got
could
out
check out
early.
another country.
It's like, there we go.
I'm on the Spanish side. We just did awful fucking things and we didn't care. My
We also
last
have a
name is
bit-
actually, certain places are
The intruder!
actually certain towns
Bernardus!
have my last name.
Here he
as
is!
the town name.
Stop! Don't move!
Motherfucker! I just arrived! I'm a journalist!
It's not even World. It's
Go to
after
Hugo.
World War II. Hey, who's the?
You ever be lick one
Oh,
of those
you
balls?
spot us.
I'm gonna beat that commie
You're up, huh?
spider.
Wait,
So tell me,
Am I upside
Who
down?
sent
you
you?
were trying to cross the border.
CIA? FSB? You'd better
Okay.
start talking.
What's the FSB?
Because as soon as my comrade is done
Facebook.
with the priest, we,
Why do you sound
No,
American?
I guess someone didn't want to talk.
Bandejo!
So
Why am I upside down?
That's what I
So
did.
brace yourself, stranger.
I could say worse.
Yeah.
You're in for a very, very,
I
very
think he tied
long
you up by your.
interrogation.
Okay.
Joke's on you, I'm
FSB
into that
is like
shit.
the new
Why am I upside down?
FSB is like the post-Soviet Union KGB.
Okay. Oh,
Which
you
would have been,
fucking cunts!
Yeah, I was
Which would-
wondering if we were.
which also would have been appropriate considering this is 1998.
Yeah, 1998.
That would have been well after the fall of the Soviet Union.
Motherfucker, I am a journalist!
Yeah, nobody cared.
Poke him
I want you
harder.
to review how
Shit.
much stuff you put up your butt.
I'm gonna... You Joy-Con. Oh god, we're gonna get another story like that soon.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so
And they're gonna say, I can't believe I spent
Right.
$700 on a console and then I shoved it up my butt.
500 I thought?
Yeah, it's too much money. Why do people shove
I
things
mean,
up
if
their
the
butt?
Do you
control...
have-
If,
Is there something below you?
I'm really trying to see, but this is actually throwing me off to an extreme... Q-Debs, this is actually throwing me off.
Can you look up
Just-
your feet? Can you look at your feet and maybe tie yourself
No,
down?
I got it.
Oh, the rock. Yeah.
Is that the worst idea? Our character is so dumb. Instead of throwing it at the door or trying to break the thing, he just throws it at the air and just clocks himself in the head.
That's just
That's
funny.
the only mental... I don't know why that's the first thought I had was this guy doing that.
Once they see that I'm severely injured, they'll come in to check on me, and then I can take one of them out.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm bored!
Nothing.
I'm ADHD and you
Oh.
left me hanging!
Yeah,
This is more on you than it is on me!
All the blood is rushing to my head.
Oh god, and I was dizzy before. Oh, actually, yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
explaining why
me!
it's fucking with me. Did I fuck up?
Can you grab one of those bricks?
I can't reach it. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can swing. That would be funny. No.
That was my thought, too.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna try to do, but
can.
it doesn't give you that option. I just keep picking up the same fucking
Yeah,
rock
apparently
and
we're just gonna
annoying
keep
'em.
throwing goddamn rocks at the door. Or at that.
That is some core strength right there. Oh, he's getting a good exercise out of this. I would
Well-
literally just annoy the guards, by the way, and do that. If you left me alone for more than 2 minutes like this, I'd find a way to be annoying as possible. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Alright, time to piss off the guards. Apparently not.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's why.
Shut up, you idiot! Believe me, you do not want me to come in there and show you what you'll get for being a smartass!
I kind of want to, though.
Yeah, no. I'm hanging upside down. What's the worst you can do to me?
Show me.
Let's do this. You don't know
Bleed
the
me
level
like
of
a
annoying I
stuck
can get.
pig.
There's glass there. How do I get that? Why can't I swing? Oh no, it's right there.
Okay, there we go. Blast shard.
I'm
Now
still
we
gonna
can
say
cut
this
ourselves
motherfucker
free.
has some core strength. Like our man here. The fact he's about to. Oh, there we go. This would
Don't
not
cut
be
your
easy.
belly.
Oh,
Would you
so
get that
you
with
managed
my
to break free of the rope, huh? That
Yeah.
won't change a thing for you.
Yeah, but it's gonna
But
make
you
it so I'm
better
not
believe
dizzy.
you'll pay extra for that when we question you.
My
You're never gonna
answer is
question
my
me,
dick
though.
is bigger than yours.
Who are
And
you?
I'm gonna find a way to kill you. I'm gonna
Heyo!
honor Rambo's memory.
I'm going to skull fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, I can climb that. Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh! Grappling hook to the neck!
Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, do it! What if that is the answer?
You know, in reality,
This goes
I
up
feel
his
like
ass.
Batman just invented a spear gun for people.
You weren't nice to me.
I don't care what you're wearing. I want your uniform.
Oh, that's gotta smell. You know it does.
I want to wear your skin.
Kinky.
This is so. This doesn't
Okay, we
actually
can close
surprise
it.
me.
Hey.
Be scared.
Fuck! Use
Watch
the
it,
grappling hook.
stupid. We'll take care of you
What?
soon enough.
You couldn't
So
even let
stop
me have a
making
drink.
such a fuss.
I love how he's not doing anything to you. Like, he keeps warning he's gonna do something to
Because
you and
he's
he never
ordered
does
not to.
anything.
He's ordered
Yeah,
not to.
that's what makes it funny.
Alright, so I can't do anything to
Hey,
him.
you! Drop that! Come
Wearing
on.
those boots, I wouldn't have been
Did
able
you
to
really
do
think
anything
you'd
to
trick me with that little pin? Just you wait until we question you. You'll
Just
see.
see my finger come up. We'd be the worst in this kind of thing, because I think we would have pissed him off within 5 minutes into trying to kill us. Try using the glass on the guard. It's achievement. That's great.
He the hook on his leg?
I tried that. It wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, now, you can't be that violent.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is that? There's a cup over there.
Oh, there's a cup. I thought I was going to grab those.
It's a teacup.
That's not a teacup.
No, but it looks like
It's a camping cup.
Do you know the scene from Chronicles of Riddick, the teacup scene?
No.
Oh yeah, that's a great scene. I love that scene.
Yeah,
I saw
it looks
the
like
movie,
his
but-
teacup.
Yeah, I've seen the movie. It's just
I'm
it
going
didn't
to
hold any
kick
interest
your
in me.
ass. Or another one of my favorites is the one with Charlie's
Oh,
Angels,
you
where
could
she has
probably
the
break
lighter,
these parts.
and she's like, "Wait, I'm gonna tell you how I beat your ass," and then she's like desperately trying to use her lighter, it's not working. So in the end, she's like, "And because my lighter isn't working, I'm just gonna have to do it all with my hands behind my back." Say what you will,
Oh, yeah,
I really
that's what we're
fucking
gonna do.
loved the old
was
school
that?
Charlie's
Who's
Angels.
there?
The first one, yeah, that shit was funny, and they knew what they were
Yeah,
doing.
the first couple were funny. The ones with
Yeah,
Cameron
it was,
Diaz
and then they tried to do, yeah,
Crap.
those ones, the
The
old
engine's
school
totally
ones with Lucy
destroyed.
Liu and stuff.
Do you
Yeah,
Like,
remember
that
the
Capitals
was,
will
remake?
skin me
the
alive.
news
How the hell did
journalists?
this
Oh,
happen?
God.
don't talk about it.
No, it was funnier because the journalists were like, "This is not a movie for men," and then like a week later, why aren't men seeing this movie?
You said go away. But also, apparently, it was so girl-powered, it was utterly, just overly disgusting, because it was like, what, Bosley was evil, or Charlie was evil because he wanted to be stronger than the women, because they, whatever, and I'm like, shut up! It was a fun series about the, these three women that were, like, badasses, and they would do cool shit, and you made it into help, I'm being oppressed by men adventure. It's like, dude, why
they
do I...
didn't understand that the original Charlie's Angels, both the TV show and the, and the movie, is just for fun.
Yeah. I love that movie because also they did that cool story in the original one where it was like the guy, they thought they were helping the right guy, and then in the end it turns out he was on a quest to
Come here,
kill
bud.
Charlie because he believed Charlie killed his father, and I thought that was a really cool storyline.
Oh, am I gonna be a dick? I think I know what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna throw it at that dude, yeah.
No, I'm not.
Do it.
That's deadly. I remember that bug. It's poisonous. It's
They just left
poisonous.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, they shouldn't have left
We're
it.
gonna
in
kill
front
that
of you.
motherfucker.
He's evil, and he punched you, and he's a commie.
Bloody
They're
car.
not people.
I'm really gonna get it when Lieutenant Campos sees the state of that Jeep.
I like how
They
it's
already sent me to the middle of
I
nowhere.
remember that.
Oh,
because
and
I did
half
not
What's gonna
like
happen
Buddy.
now?
Ted, his
I'm not even
inside
making fun of the
is
voice
meat.
actors. It's because somebody thinks I am. I'm not. I love old school voicing in these kinds of games. Like, I love that they kept that shit.
Yeah, that's what we love about the Oblivion game. They literally kept in the lady going, wait a minute, let me try that again.
It's okay. He deserved it.
Yeah.
Poisonous means you need to eat it. You mean like what he just did?
Yep.
Oh, I love that story where it's like, no,
Venomous
it's
means you have to
toxic,
get
not
bitten.
poisonous.
Just before someone acts like a smartass, I know the difference.
I don't care. I know there's a difference, and I just don't care, guys.
No, but the chat will use it against me.
They will.
What is it with you in this fucking key thing game?
Pepperidge Farm.
They love case! They're a key fetish.
So, Mike Roy does have another game coming out, by the way, that they sent us. So we'll be looking at it soon. It's an RPG. It's not a remake. I think it is an original RPG.
I mean, we started this game as just, solving puzzles and going on an adventure, and now we're murderers.
I'm liking this so far.
He was going to kill us!
I think
Yes,
I actually
yeah.
have a physical
That's very
copy of
true.
one of the games from this
Fucking
series.
defense! I will die on that hill. Self-defense, bitch.
No, this is absolute self-defense. That guy would have killed us had he gotten the
Self-defense.
chance.
Yeah, self-defense. See? Self-defense.
We play chess?
Okay.
Yes.
No.
I love chess. Chess is a great game.
You get to read this, because I can't.
Father, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your prayers and support through the sickness of our little Gisela. Sadly, her health is not improving. To tell you the truth, I'm starting to lose hope.
Oh, fuck.
And, though it is of course perfectly understandable, my wife's distress, God bless her, is not helping matters. In her desperation, she has brought out one of her pagan idols, a white bird left to her by her mother. I know that it is a sin, but I am almost glad that the old woman is no longer of this world. Who knows what strange remedies she would have made my poor daughter gulp down. Father, you have some influence over my wife's state of mind. I beseech you, try to persuade her to let go of her heathen charms once and for all. They are just making matters worse. All I want is for her to share my faith in our supreme leader. Hasn't he promised that a convoy of humanitarian aid has left from the Alvarazabopolis?
What?
Indeed.
The
Crossing, crossing the jungle to Puebla shouldn't take more than a day on the railroad. Gisella's medication will be here soon. I can feel it. I keep my faith in God and our supreme leader. God bless you, Father.
And the Supreme
Al
Leader.
Mendez.
All
So
hail the Supreme Leader.
So there was a
wait!
there was a sickness going around.
Wait a minute.
They knew about it. And
There
they
was an
left the
epidemic.
people to die.
Did we find Hitler?
No,
Wait.
we just found the Spanish version of it.
So it was an epidemic that was spreading the nation, and they left everybody to die, but also they were commies, but they kept religion.
Yeah, that is
makes
a
no sense.
curious thing, isn't it?
Yeah, because
Most
technically they
Spanish
never
style
did.
countries are like that.
I mean, I guess it's kind of just a dictatorship. It's kind of like what Spain was.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, France did that shit too. I mean, remember when they did the French Revolution? I always
Yeah,
liked...
but Spain's more recent.
Yeah, that's true.
They had a dictator until the 70s.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have to come back to this. So there was power at some point. Is there nothing else in here? I mean, judging by the houses, you can very much see the Spanish style.
Yeah, but where's that, like, the 5 to 6, like, halfway taken apart cars that should be parked down there?
We're not Mexican. There's not mariachi music.
Only if you listen very carefully and believe.
I don't listen very carefully. It fucking comes from my window every other night.
No, to the wall, to the wall.
Oh shit, okay, so we gotta move.
What? Knock it.
It's locked. Okay. There's also blood on the ground? That's not a good thing to see in front of a church.
Yeah, probably not. Are there corpses in the well?
Down, yo.
Ooh. High as fuck.
Yeah, we're not going down there yet. We need rope. Natives will not be served. Oh, hi. Fuck.
But you will take the Irish.
You need to
Nice.
make... Are we gonna have to shoot you?
I didn't want to. Believe me.
Oh, conscript meaning he.
I didn't want to kill the Padre.
Oh.
He said that you and your machine, you were gonna bring back the white birds. All of that's just a bunch of Indian stories. Stories from those damned bare-ass Indians. Me,
Wow, this is super racist.
I'm not an Indian anymore.
No, he is one. That's the problem.
Oh.
I'm an
Fighting
Amerzone
amongst
citizen.
himself.
Oh.
The priest. He pissed me off, that's all. So... the shot just went off by itself.
Oh, shit.
I'm just a farmer. They forced me to be a soldier.
Oh, he's trying to...
I'm not an
Cope with what he did.
assassino.
An assassin.
I'm just a poor
Oh,
farmer.
okay.
That's all.
Yeah,
Jorge,
no, I'm
you
not-
know what they didn't force me to do? Become a psychotic killing machine. Tasted blood.
Very heavily with the
He-
with the
he's
President
very-
style.
He's yelling a lot over the homeland. Did the homeland leave the toilet seat up?
My dear, why
Yeah.
haven't you answered my last letter? You know I don't like to be kept in the dark. You live so far away from everything. I only ever hear about Puebla when tragedy strikes the village. I beg you, consider my offer. We have space for you in our home. Augusto agrees, and the children would be delighted to see their aunt. They were so young the
Aw.
last time we saw each other. You'll be amazed how much they've grown. So please, promise me you'll think about it. I'd be so relieved to know you were in Alvarezopolis near me, and not lost in the middle of the jungle with those horrid soldiers who prowl the area and shoot anything that moves. So yeah, he's been having everyone kill everyone in the area
Yeah.
because he's afraid of something being found. You can have this one, nerd.
Okay. My research on the figure of the serpent in the religions and culture of Latin America have led me to this still largely unknown land, Amerzone. By following its immense river, which snakes, through the jungle, I have found myself in Puebla. About time, too, as I was almost out of supplies and paper for writing! Totally nothing else! Totally wasn't drawing big titty goth girl furries. Totally not. It has been well worth the journey, however. I've compiled some fascinating information through my various encounters. The few inhabitants of the area appear only too happy to tell me the legends of their tribe, most of which seem to have been derived from pre-Columbian mythology. In particular, the reoccurring figure of the snake creator and destroyer of the world, an ambiguous symbol as much protector as devastator. A merchant who was traveling upriver to visit a few villages that exist in the area told me of Boitata, Boitata? A
Boitata.
fire, Boitata, a fire serpent which paradoxically roams the fields to protect them from arson and
No,
lives
it would be
in the water.
Tai. I think it'd be Tai
Oh,
because
Boitete.
of the
Okay.
symbol.
Ah, Boitete. I've also heard the tale of Boyuna, the serpent
Yeah,
that
fuck it. We're
guards
just going with that.
the river. Sorry, I don't know.
No, it's one of those where it's
Boyun?
been a long time, so
Boyano?
I'm not
Yeah.
exactly.
Boyuna? Yeah. Guards the rivers. One of the five serpents commanded by Jackie, the moon. He is said to be the absolute master of all waters, sea or pond, river or lake, an evil spirit who devours animals, overturns canoes, and makes children into half-wits. The legend claims that if you see two eyes floating in the distance on the water, they are eyes of Buena. An old healer also told me of her grandfather, who she claims traveled around clothed in the skin of an anaconda and could remain submerged in the waters of Amerzone River for several days. Upon his death, he was enchanted, encanto, becoming an ambiguous being, a link between the divine world and the human world. The old healer told me that she herself could talk to snakes and quiet the torrential monsoons. I don't know why I'm so stupid. Monsoons
No, I've
that
done the
beat
same thing.
down on the jungle during the monsoon season. She then demonstrated her healing powers upon my person, applying a strange ointment onto a nasty cut I picked up during my travels.
When I asked her what the bomb was made of, she was very vague. No doubt this was was to protect a centuries-old secret handed down to her by her grandfather. Placebo effect or not, my cut is far less sore today. Very
She
cool.
joked him off.
Yep.
Can't do anything else there.
That's not sore today, but you want to know what is sore? My hip bones.
Heyo.
I knew we should have waited for Lieutenant Campos.
I mean, look, as long as you ain't coming after me, what do I care?
It was an accident.
I believe you.
Just an accident.
I believe you. Now give me your gun so you don't use it again.
Starlight, give us the gun. You,
Look, man, I'm worried about you. I need your
God.
keys and your
Yeah.
gun.
I'm
Give
pretty
me
sure
strength.
he's not giving you
Don't be
anything.
driving
you just
home like
killed a
that,
person.
man.
What have
Think
I
of the
done?
kids.
I don't think you can be asking God for anything after you just shot a priest.
Yeah, that kind of excommunicates you
priest.
almost immediately, unless it was a priest that did something
I
pretty
didn't
bad to
mean
begin
to.
with.
But he sounds like he was a pretty chill priest that was like, hey, can we
Yeah.
get
It was
some
the old
medicine?
man we met. It was the old man we met.
Oh, he's already dead. Oh, fuck. So he was probably trying to save it. Because, yeah, he felt bad for what? They said that they tried to help the place, but they only made it worse.
Here's the
When they
question,
went on
though.
the adventure.
Did his home have a basement, and did we go into it?
I mean, we had the key.
There may have been questions down there that have yet to be unanswered, but as of what it's giving us right now, yes, he was probably not an asshole.
He seems like a very nice man. I'm going to believe he was a very
seemed like a
nice man.
nice guy.
He was a very nice man. Just because a lot of people like to say that all priests are dicks. No, not all priests are dicks, gang.
In 1934, the great General Alvarez liberated Amerzone. A new government was put in place to fight against the corruption of and traitors. The general was immediately elected president of Amerzone by the great majority. The age of progression began. In 1938, President Alvarez solemnly reaffirmed his sovereign. Yeah, no, he was never leaving. Agreed, trade agreement with the United
Sounds
States.
great. And then shit goes bad.
Yeah, no, I'm suddenly president for life. Fuck yeah.
Wait,
Weird how
I
that
get to be the
happens.
president? Yeah, how mysterious that when trying to fix up situations, it just suddenly goes to shit.
Presidente.
They will be back.
Okay.
Mike's turn.
Letter from the parent of a pupil. Dear father, so the teacher only lasted 2 months. That has to be a record. I don't know what would have become of us if you hadn't filled in for him. Still, we have to face facts. With the waves of people leaving due to the shortages and those damn trigger-happy soldiers, Puebla is doomed. And I don't have the strength left to watch the village die. So I'm leaving, father. My cousin is coming to get us, the kids and me, to take us to this place in Progresso. It's a soup.
Progressive.
It's not exactly It's not exactly paradise there. Far from it, actually. It's horrible. But at this stage, all I'm dreaming of is being able to spend just one day not worrying about finding roaches in my flour or having to wash my children in the river because the pipes are full of rust. So I'll be leaving Puebla, but with a heavy heart. I was born and grew up in this village. It's in my heart and soul. All my thanks to you, F. Dominguez.
I'm deliberately mispronouncing the Spanish words.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Your turn, nerd.
Oh, my turn. Here, my friend, here it is, the end of Puebla.
The last bus leaves tomorrow, with the few remaining townspeople and myself on board.
After we leave, you will officially be the last inhabitant of Puebla. There's a seat on the bus reserved for you, but I already know nothing could convince you to abandon Puebla. It saddens me. I am losing a good friend and an excellent chess opponent. Let me give you one last piece of advice before I leave. Watch out for this, soldiers. They did not like those white birds you let the children draw on the chalkboard. Not one bit. Your tolerance over these last years do you a disservice. You are supposed to fight those pagan superstitions, not encourage them. Remember to drop me a line from time to time and take care of yourself. Darius. P.S. And for the last time, E4, D5 opening, my friend. E4, D5.
There's a hint.
Yep.
Alright, where's the chessboard? Knight takes queen. Bishop takes queen. Pawns take queen. Gang bang!
Yeah, history of the world was always a great one.
Good to be the king.
Man, it would suck if they ever did a second one.
History of the World Part 2. We have been waiting for it, but probably not in today's day and age. Probably
You
better
You're not
off.
know they
aware of
actually
this
made
of
one,
that, are
right?
you?
They did?
Yeah,
It
it
was a
sucks.
miniseries. It was horrible.
Oh, the
Everyone
TV
is just,
show!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be That's supposed to be the continuation.
Yeah, I think I
They
heard
never
about
even
that
did
now
any of
that
the
you
skits
mention
they
it.
teased.
No, it's all just
I
very
wanted to see Hitler
generic
on Ice.
shit they think would have been, ooh, so risque, but none of it actually is. Like, guys,
wanted-
Black Jesus. We've never seen Black Jesus before, right?
Totally not a thing that everybody would be totally chill with. It'd be very questionable.
And has been done 1,000 times.
They should have
Oh
given
my
him-
gosh! They could have went with Asian Jesus. That would have been a little bit different. It would have been like, what?
They should have at
Asian
least
Jesus.
given him a fro.
No, Kung Fu Jesus. Asian Kung Fu
Kung Fu
Jesus. Go all in
Jesus!
on this one.
Okay, yeah, that would.
Oh,
Sweet.
Another jerry can.
Full of gas.
Yeah, screw
And
that.
we got
Let's
our
skip,
stuff back.
let's skip over race and just go to species. Let's have like lizard Jesus or something.
I'm
After
down
Jesus?
with this.
He's already there.
We could have, speaking of, apparently the top now we have, which is really interesting, is that, it used to be the #1 Korean movie was Parasite. Now, ironically, and due to a technicality, it is the King of Kings. Though people are debating, it is technically a technicality. So is it really okay? Because technically they used an animation studio from Korea to do it, but it was heavily Western. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those technicality things. I'm trying to think because there's other examples of that in film in different places.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't that guy
Definitely
just do
people,
another
yeah.
movie?
Oh, you have the key. Okay.
Do you though? Do you?
Mm.
Why do I feel like we're gonna see a bloodbath?
Or you gotta look through.
Oh, is that where the priest went when he was shot? Is there a naked guy?
Aw.
No, it's just the
Oh, it's in the church. Oh, he went to pray.
Not
That's
naked
so
people.
sad.
thought it was. I think it's just a.
Oh, Father. That's
They
so
killed
sad.
him and then stripped him.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
seems like it.
technically, don't forget they're technically communists, and the leader probably doesn't really give a flying fuck about that shit.
That's probably true. Yeah.
What do we have in our inventory?
Commies don't like religion. They'll say they'll keep your religion, but as we know, usually as soon as they take over, the first thing to go is a very specific religion.
Well, this one they actually.
Subconscious.
Well, they did technically get rid of the people's religion and forced upon them Christianity in this.
And
See,
this- of course it
at
is.
least the
Wonderful
English do
stereotypes.
something where they just create religions out of, like, you know, the need
I
to have
like
divorce.
this seems to be an old stereotype. Then again, this was made in like the early 2000s or late 90s.
This was made in 1999.
Yeah, so it's like that. But
Yeah,
with
that's a bit
studying
more
and
forgiving
research,
considering how old the game
Yeah.
is supposed to be.
yeah, because we do know in current year that a lot of times, though there was heavy pushes and stuff, especially in South America, like people like to pity the Maya, like the Aztecs, and then we kind of learn very quickly if you research it, the Aztecs were horrible people, and
That's
that
why that
technically,
game is really funny.
and that once they were overthrown, the rest of society was introduced to important things such as like sanitation,
Not being
and
sacrificed.
not being sacrificed. I think some of the groups didn't know about writing and shit, so we introduced them to that, and it's like, yo, you can keep this shit forever.
Florida. Oh, they were sending things to
When it comes to
Florida.
sacrifices, though, what are you gonna do on a Thursday night?
Pray to God
It's like,
TV
dude,
exists.
that was my best excuse ever when my girlfriend kept asking where I was going. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta sacrificed. Then I gotta ghost her, but now I can't. It's like, yep. Classic.
What are they supposed to do when it's not baseball and soccer season?
Learn to read.
And yes, I'm gonna keep calling it soccer.
So this is the magic of religion for all the people. I don't know. Like after a while, you get kind of.
Oh,
sick
that's
of
why we
the-
couldn't get in. Okay. He sealed it. We're gonna
Kids want to see a dead body?
Yeah.
Oh,
still alive.
okay. No, but he ran away. The other guy ran
Nah,
away
he's dead
saying.
as fuck. Yeah, a little bit alive.
The kid just sat there for 3
They
hours as this
accused
man was
me.
dying.
Of letting you into the fort. I think it's time for me to give account of my mistakes before God. I bear no grudges against those soldiers, you know.
Wow, that is honorable. But I would be murdering some fuckers.
Yeah, no, this is when you
I
put an old school
forgive
curse
them.
on people.
Yeah,
It's the
but that's why
least
he's
a
a priest,
priest
and we're just the chill people.
can do before dying.
You need to tell me where you hid your gun. Tell me where you hid your gun.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
You're a priest in a South American country. I know you have an
Don't
AK-47
baptize
in
me?
one of these
yourself.
confession booths.
It's not
Little
by
bit.
taking the egg back to where it came from that you are miraculously going to save this country.
Should we?
I mean,
It may do
wants it
some
to
good
return.
anyway. I hope so.
Okay.
People need something to believe in,
apparently that's not
to
it.
hope in. You know.
Aw. Well, you were a cool man. I hope he knows that.
Go old school Spanish. Just send a curse on their asses. Decree from President Alva was published in the Arizona establishes the church as redeeming and civilizing.
Well, he did.
Oops, wrong button. Oh, the dog is snoring.
Aw. Your little dog sleeping?
Yeah, Jack's in the room snoring.
Cute. Oh shit! that your future girlfriend?
I wonder if they killed her.
Maybe. Oh,
Maybe
1935. Baptisms, marriages, and deaths.
January 21st, baptism of Rosa Diaz, daughter of Yao Diaz and Maria Diaz Santos. March 6th, marriage of Felipe and Isabella Munoz, ni Perez. June 12th, death of Vitor Garcia, pneumonia. June 28th, baptism of Antonio Martinez, son of Maicon Martinez and Raquel Martinez. September 3rd, death of Pedro Henrique Benitez, yellow fever. Death of Luisa Perez, yellow fever. September 18th, wait a minute, didn't we just have a thing with one of them?
It's September
Perez?
18th. Surname unknown.
Death of Yukamani, surname unknown, hemorrhage obstetric? October 4th, marriage of Miguel Perez and Ana Carolina Perez ni Lopez. November 16th, baptism of Javier Manuz, son of Felipe and Isabella Manuz. Oh, so that's literally 9 months later. December 8th, death of Rosa Diaz, tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis was starting to get spread.
Well, they said yellow fever and then tuberculosis. They're listing them as different diseases.
I thought yellow fever and tuberculosis were different.
Then why would they bother writing them different on the page?
No, I'm saying those are two things spreading around the village.
Very true.
Do I get it to... Okay. Come on, open. Biblia Sagrada. Follow the gaze of Jesus and the angel guide you. Nice. On the other side? Yes, I can. 25th July, 1934. My son, I received your letter dated September 10th yesterday. I suppose it must have got here by mule through the jungle. Undoubtedly, this country needs to be developed, and I pray to God that he help the new President Alvarez, who I'm told is a friend of yours, in the monumental task. I have heard that he has a very austere idea of authority and power, and that he intends to use it to steer Amerzone Manu Militari towards the shores of modernity. Fuck my life. The ways of the Lord, as we know, my son, are inscrutable. So we must believe that it is not without reason that the Lord has laid his hands upon the shoulders of your friend Antonio Alvarez, so that he may lift this country out of the mire in which it has been stagnant all too long. We will help him, of course, in our way, by remaining steadfast, continuing with our evangelizing and civilizing mission among the primitive Indians throughout the jungle and the mountains. On this subject, I exhort you, my son, to fight with the greatest determination the pagan beliefs that have encumbered the minds of these savages, the mythology fabrications of those unlikely white birds, and the rituals associated with them only help to keep the natives from the ways of the Lord. I believe that this gentleman, Belambus, does us a great disservice by lending credence to the legend. You would be well advised, my son, to stay away from the man who will not fail. I am sure to become a laughingstock of the scientific community upon his return to Europe. I bless you, my son. So that's not it. Wait, 35. What is the month of September?
9.
Yes.
9/11, 9/11, 9/11.
Just trying a couple of things.
Hmm. Need a 4-number combo. Are they going with maybe dates or years again? 1935 is the year of this.
Yeah. September 18th. Let's try that.
Okay. That would be 09. September 18th would be 09 18.
No.
Is there a way to like enter it, or just auto lock if you hit
I think
it?
it just auto unlocks because there's no
Okay.
button to press.
Can you read the note again that's in there with it?
September
25th of July, 1934. Dated September 10th, yesterday. Go all the way to the bottom. And there's a second page. Okay, so nothing there in terms of numbers. So
Maybe.
could it be the day that he heard about it? So that would be July 24th. So that would be 0724. Was it the 24th or the 22nd?
Let me
The
double
25th.
check.
Actually, it might have been the 25th. Was the 25th, okay.
What about September 10th? What would that was September.
September is 9.
I went backwards. Fuck it. Let me look. The code to open it must be hidden somewhere in the church. So it is in the church.
Okay. Hidden in the church. What about the paint? Maybe the painting?
That'd be a good one.
No. Okay, there's nothing, there's no date or anything is attached to that. Confession booth?
That's what I'm thinking. There might be something in there. Nope. Okay, that goes down here.
What the hell?
I didn't
Okay, oh
realize
yeah,
that
this
was
is,
this
oh yeah,
one.
right, yeah, this is the place we came in from. Figures it would be in the goddamn confession booth.
No one going to confessional anymore.
You know, as soon as those motherfuckers hear that shit in there, they're out telling their priest friends all about it.
Is there like a date, maybe?
No, I don't think there's a date for that. Is there something else, like maybe on the racks or anything in front of you?
Is there... Hang on a sec, There's a box that's right there next to you.
Yeah, I can't interact with it.
What about that? Creed from President... Okay.
May 27, 1936. Let's keep that in mind.
Alright, so
Okay.
that would be... May 27th would be 0527. Or it could be talking about... No, it could also be talking about the year.
That's what I'm thinking of.
We have 35, 34, and 36. Maybe the year of the expedition, which was 33?
I tried that.
Expedition 33!
The irony is not left upon me.
It was a good game. I like it.
It is, and actually with the price tag, I am actually thinking about picking it up.
If you got the Xbox subscription, you could always take that instead.
I do
You can
not.
always use my account.
No, I'd rather just play the game and put money towards something that's not a piece of garbage.
It's very good. I've at least enjoyed it.
Yeah, I haven't played a Final Fantasy type game in a while.
Follow the gaze of Jesus and the angels will guide you.
The gaze of Jesus. So Jesus
Which is that
on the
painting?
cross.
Jesus.
Gaze of
Goes to
Jesus. So
that
he's
one,
looking,
goes to that one.
and then that's turning that way. Is it aiming at the window?
Motherfucker, you better not just be pointing me to the damn tabernacle.
Is it pointing at the window? Because look, he's pointing up there, but is there another statue?
No, yeah, it's right there. Is there, like, buttons I can press? No. Oh! I know the... Write this down. 3, 4, 2, 4.
3424.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool.
Three, 4, 2, 4.
That should be
Nope.
it, unless I can't count worth a damn. Give me a second.
What were you counting?
Follow the angels. 1, 2, 3. So hold on. I might have it out of order. 3, 2, 2. No, because you can't see them that way. So you have to go to this. No. 6. It's 6.
Which one is 6?
The final one.
Yep. We have a coin or a diskette? Oh yeah, no, that's definitely something that fits in someplace. That's a gadget right out of the room. You might be able to manipulate that to make something happen.
Well,
Or
it
not.
won't let me right now.
Alright. God, I just want them to make another Room series that isn't a VR game.
Someone send us a VR system so Mike can just record VR.
No, I don't want. No, I don't want to do that. They want to see you do that.
With your magical purity.
No, they want to see me die and black out live again.
Oh. That's terrible. You guys
That's
are very
them.
mean.
Alright, where the hell does this thing go? We need to take this somewhere and get out of here? Oh, there we go. Oh, and a sword.
God gave him a sword.
Where did it come
God
from?
said, here, do crime.
He apparently did not do crime well. Where else could we be? What could we be? Oh, I know where we go next. There was a locked thing. I know exactly where this goes. How did I get up there? I gotta go this way. Just gonna leave that farmer to wallow.
You can stay there and get drunk. That guy's dead.
Yeah. He was kind of an asshole, though. The other guy doesn't seem to miss him.
The other guy doesn't know he's dead.
No, he does. He's the one that yelled he's dead. He just said fuck it and went drinking.
Fuck him. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it goes in the front of that.
There we go.
We go. Push the sides in.
Why do I hear boss music?
Resident Evil time!
Mike!
To Mikowski. Alexandre Valemboy, Rochers Noirs Lighthouse, 29771, Langravin Peninsula, France. Revered Father David Mikowski, Pueblo Mission, Amerzone. Dear David, you must be wondering what has motivated me to contact you after all these years of silence, so I'll come straight out with it. I intend to return to Amerzone to try and put right what I can. You will see what I have sent a backup diskette with this letter. It contains data that is essential for my trip, which I have sent to a number of trusted people like yourself, in case something happens to the original diskettes. I beg you, in the name of our old friendship, please protect this diskette from Antonio and his lackeys until I get there. I look forward to seeing you again. Your old friend, Alexandra Valemboy.
And that didn't work out. Oopsie doodle.
No, we still got it, though. Give me that floppy disk.
My disc.
You ever sharpen those things into throwing stars?
We used to throw them at each other all the damn time. Are you joking?
No, we used to sharpen them.
Oh, no, we never did that. We just threw them at each other. If you get it at the right spot, that shit hurts.
Classic.
No, you know, we used to do that, the sharpening shit with the fucking, with the CDs. That we used to be evil with.
Oh, those things were already fucking weapons, depending on how you did that.
Get your wrists in just the right place and flick and run. Because that motherfucker is gonna chase you to hell and back. How do I leave?
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Oh. That's not a good sign. Oh god, I remember taking... I have a bunch of diskettes still. I remember taking those and throwing them at each other. That was so fun. We're not getting out of this alive. I'm going to sleep after this.
You deserve it. You put in your percent out.
Pigs, all of you pigs!
Tomorrow, guys, nerds in charge.
You there?
No.
Barrows? Do you copy?
Joke's on you, they're gonna kick that fucking thing down.
Any news from them?
No, ma'am. And they won't pick up the radio either. Maybe they left already.
Or maybe they haven't arrived yet. You never know with Bernardus, especially if he's found some cachaça along the way.
That's a big gun.
So what should we do, ma'am?
We wait for Bernardus and Barrows to show up, and we keep our eyes open.
We need to get
The
another
intruder
one.
may not be far.
Thank God no one looks through fucking windows.
The 90s. Windows don't exist. They only had 95. You get my joke.
Can I get out that way, I wonder? You could probably climb those walls and get out that way.
Unfortunately, you're terribly out of shape.
I'm just curious.
Alright, so we gotta get back to the damn ship somehow.
Gotta be a way out. Yeah, ain't getting
Have we
that.
been down here?
Can we get our friend to help? Our drunken asshole friend? You think he'll help us?
Maybe? Maybe if we give him tequila.
I mean, the only one we have is kind of poisoned. It's
That's okay,
it's
then we'll
the
just
worm.
kill his key. That is a alligator skin? Yep. Crocodile skin.
Hey, so I need help getting the fuck out of Dodge. Wake up.
Stretch man, time to redeem yourself.
Nah, he's out.
Take his gun.
He's out.
Take his gun, take his
Yeah.
gun, take his gun!
That guy is going to kill himself if you don't take his gun. That is very, very, very
Run.
bad.
Free. All of the rum is gone.
Imagine if we're saying these notes out loud.
Imagine.
I feel like death. Please donate toward my suffering. And to help my sick doggo.
Eat. Help the dog.
If you can't, just spread the word. I wonder if we should go down to the underground.
Maybe.
There's gotta be an escape route down here. I love how they did old school with this.
We're in the Underground Railroad.
No, we're not playing, we're not playing South of Midnight right now. There's a way out. Use your big manly strength. Right, you're a journalist.
There's Harriet Tubman.
She's in South of Midnight waiting for you. Oh, now I know why we have the sword. How
Go,
are you?
buddy. You can have that back. As long as you don't come to life and try to stab me with it. There we are.
No, it'll be like what we do in the shadows, where the guy just trips and goes into it.
I love
what
we
we
do in the shadows.
I need to watch season 3 on.
Yeah. I think I
Mike and I need to binge that.
Oops.
Very
Screwed.
rusty nails. Well, we can give people tetanus.
Yay! Okay.
How much
Nails.
is it?
Oh.
They are a lot, thank you.
Quickly, we have to throw them in someone's face.
This is you, Mike.
Note from an inhabitant of Puebla. Douglas. Those Alvarazopolis dogs must have helped themselves while unloading at the airport. The supplies we were hoping for were put into train crates. They must be having their black market heyday by now. With the collapse of the railway bridge, we've lost our only source of provisions. Without that humanitarian aid, we won't hold out long enough to rebuild it. We have to face facts, Douglas. This is the end of Puebla. Fastes.
Did you just say
They were never
grace?
gonna let the town
Yes.
survive.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's not very nice.
I feel like they're not a very nice group, I'm gonna be honest with you. Dictators
Hey.
rarely are. This is probably gonna be to one of the mausoleum. It's the mausoleum. Yep.
But the door's opening.
Yep.
Grandpa, are you alive?
That makes
Grandpa!
sense. That makes sense on why we came here earlier.
Fuck him.
And
Now we
go
can just
out
walk through
this
the
way.
fence. Because the fence isn't real, even though we can see it.
It's all in your mind.
Not real. Yep, see, told you, not real.
So true.
It's actually the light reflecting off of swamp gas, and yeah, no, we're gonna go with that explanation. Possibly a weather balloon.
It's so pretty looking.
Bernardes, Barros. This is Lieutenant Campos. Do you copy? I said, do you copy?
Just quietly get out of here.
Ma'am? Do you think they went AWOL?
We can't know that for sure, but there's only one way to find out.
I love that your
Get back
voice
in the
acting
Jeep,
is just
Silva.
utterly hot garbage.
We
It's
gotta
great.
get
That's
out
okay.
there.
It was back in the
and
day.
find them.
I'm not gonna complain about something.
What about the
that-
intruder? What if he comes
Honestly.
back?
You know,
Where's he gonna go? The river is rough. Now come on.
Well, I'm gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. Hope I don't meet you ladies again.
Get back in the gremlin ship.
There we go. Let's make sure it works.
All right.
Okay, we gotta go put fuel in.
Oh yeah, we got the jerry can. Right?
Mm-hmm. I forgot to
Yeah.
put it in.
Is it full?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me a second, I just need to deal with something. Whoop, whoop. There's something on me. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, so that must be in the right spot.
There you go. Are the treads up further? Ah,
There we go. So we had to do it
There
like
you go.
that. There we go.
ride with me.
Alright. Let's do it.
Bring it on. Fucking geese.
They're tormenting you.
gonna shit all over the fucking boat. Very peaceful. Look at this thing. Come on.
Alright, so this is where we will leave it, guys, now that it's recommending that we rest. That means we are done with this chapter. Very
Oh,
at some point. So, we will see you guys next time.